carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is heavier than the oxygen. Is it correct or wrong?
Yes, sir, correct.
Wrong. Carbon dioxide is more lighter than oxygen. Fresh oxygen is heavier than than polluted air. Polluted air. Pollution. Air pollution meaning is air contain carbon dioxide. Air contain carbon dioxide. Once carbon dioxide, air contain carbon dioxide, the air lost the lost the density. Air lose the density. Air density reduce. In the last class, I think in the classroom, I already share with you at home, in your house, in your room, bedroom, why you need to provide the window. What is the purpose of window? Purpose of door. Why window that? Why we need two window? Two window. Two window. Why we need? Because
Sir, ventilation.
for
Ventilation.
ventilation. Thank you very much. Very nice. I'm very glad to hear from you people, right? So you say the civil engineer should know the basic chemistry. We must know for our requirement. We need it. Hmm. Say carbon dioxide. Once we are changing behind the carbon dioxide. Because carbon dioxide is very dangerous for human body. Okay, and carbon dioxide one mix with fresh air, then fresh air lose the density, and once it lose the density, it is lighter than the fresh air. Okay, fresh air is density says, for example, fresh air density is 1.5 kg per meter cube. But one polluted air density is 1.2 kg per meter cube. Okay, then lighter air wants to escape from the place, escape, বেরিয়ে যেতে চায়, escape করতে চায়. That is why we need ventilation. Ventilation meaning is to find the space or to provide space to leave the carbon dioxide from your home. That is why you see the ventilation always above the wall, top of the wall, or window height is bit higher or higher than the human height. You can observe it now. Okay, then come on. Carbon dioxide is released during the calcination of limestone. লাইমস্টোনটাকে যখন ক্যালসিনেশন করা হবে, carbon dioxide is released, which goes on to form clinkers ahead. It occurs in upper cooler end of kiln pre-calciner at temperature of 600 to 900 degrees Celsius. Okay, then which of the following is not advantage of rapid hardening cement? The initial and final setting time of rapid hardening cement is the same as that of the ordinary cement. It attains higher strength in less time. It develops the same strength of ordinary cement in 4 days rather than 28 days. Okay, and which of the following this question you can satisfy in the laboratory? Okay, next we proceed. How many types of cement are there based on the ability to set in the presence of water? Okay, this type of question you can see in the final in the midterm. The two types are hydraulic and non-hydraulic cement. Hydraulic cement sets and becomes adhesive due to reaction with water. Non-hydraulic cement does not set under water or in wet condition. That means the main characteristics of cement: in presence of water, cement react and and what happened? It is set down. Okay, but if non-hydraulic cement, okay, what is the question? Our question is how many types of cement are there based on the ability to set in presence of water? There are two types: hydraulic and non-hydraulic cement. Hydraulic cement sets and becomes adhesive. Adhesive means atha due to reaction with water. সিমেন্টকে যদি পানিতে মেশানো হয়, পানির সাথে রিয়্যাক্ট করবে, রিয়াকশন করে সে একটা আঠা তৈরি করবে, কেমন, যেটাকে আমরা বাইন্ডার হিসেবে ইউজ করব কংক্রিটের, কংক্রিটে। Non-hydraulic cement does not set under water. যে নন হাইড্রোলিক সিমেন্ট সেটা কখনো যে ওয়াটারের সাথে বসে যাবে না। সেট মানে বসে যাওয়া, ইন ওয়েট অর ইন ওয়েট কন্ডিশন। ওকে, types of cement, very important it is that at least you remember the types: Portland cement, slag cement, pozzolanic cement, high alumina cement. Okay, Portland cement, again two types, main types: Portland cement, okay, and BS. BS means British Standard 12 1991. If you, this is the reference book, it is not very important. In absence of this, we must look at our BNBC, sulfate resisting BS 4027 1991. Detail you could, we could find this here. Okay, and in our book, this slide I take from the book. Okay, second, slag cement, Portland blast furnace, BS, this is the reference, low heat Portland blast furnace. Blast furnace, Portland blast. Pozzolanic, Portland pulverized fuel ash. Okay, pozzolanic with PFA, BS, like this. Okay, high alumina. Here is the reference. This is the figure composition of for concrete composition. Okay, this back you can see the aggregate, and here void is void. Void means sidra 1 to 2%, cement phase 25 to 40%, aggregate. Here this is spelling wrong. It is not coarse. It is COA, not U A, coarse. This is course file. Okay, which course, which program, but it will be COARS, course. Fine plus fine equals to 60 to 75%. Okay, so total is 100%. Void there, void allowed 1 to 2% void is allowed. This is a concrete. So from this 36 slide, we get one question, and another question is how many different type of cement. Listing the different type of cement and write the composition of concrete. Concrete composition with cement plus aggregate plus water. Okay.
Yes,
Then
sir.
main.
Janvi sir waiting as a sir.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. আমরা ব্যাক করি আবার।
স্যার আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। ওকে।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম
স্যার
আসসালাম।
আমরা
Please.
15 মিনিট হয়ে যাচ্ছে স্যার, মানে আমরা ঢুকতে পারি নাই। অনেকবার স্যার জয়েন দিয়েছি।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, very sorry brother, I cannot hear the sound. No problem. Okay, let us see.
আচ্ছা ঠিক
Yes.
আছে। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Okay, no problem. Now, main chemical compounds of Portland cement. it is also simple question to you. Okay, compounds of Portland cement, tricalcium silicate. This is the chemical composition. Tri means three, calcium oxide dot silicate. Okay, tricalcium silicate. Okay, and the abbreviation of this C3S. This is the abbreviation. Dicalcium silicate. Di means two. Two calcium silicate C2S. Tricalcium aluminate. Three. Tri means three. Calcium oxide. Aluminate. Aluminum oxide. Aluminate means aluminum oxide. Okay. C3A. Tricalcium aluminoferrite. Aluminoferrite. Ferrite means calcium, aluminum, এবং iron. This is the chemical composition. This is the name of the compounds. Main chemical compounds of the Portland cement. Its meaning is the Portland cement contains these three. And this is the compound name, chemical composition of this, and this is the abbreviation. Okay. Now, a typical chemical composition of ordinary Portland cement. Another type is the ordinary Portland cement. Oxide composition per percentage. Lime, calcium oxide contains 64.73%. Silica, 21.21. Alumina, 5.22. Iron oxide, okay. Ferric oxide, O3, 3 means ferric, 3.08. Magnesium oxide, 1.04. Sulfur trioxide, 2.01. Soda, chemical composition of soda, NO2, Na2O. Na means sodium, Na, what is Na? Natrium. Okay, chemical name, natrium. Okay, potash, that is potash calcium, K2O, that is potassium oxide. K for, what is full K? Kalium. Chemical name is potassium, chemical name is kalium. Sodium, natrium or natrium. Loss in ignition, LOI. L for loss, on, O for on, ignition, I. 1.45. Insoluble residue in abbreviation IR, 0.66. Total 100. Free lime calcium oxide, 1.6. এই ক্যালসিয়াম অক্সাইড এখানে বেশি আছে, সেটার জন্য এখানে বলছে যে এটাকে ফ্রি করে দেওয়া। এখান থেকে 64 পয়েন্ট, টোটাল ক্যালকুলেট করলে এটা হবে 101.60. Calculate please, then you could find it is 3, 5, 18, 17, 18, 27, 29, 36, 40। হ্যাঁ, ক্যালকুলেট করার পরে এটা আসবে 100-র বেশি আসবে, কিন্তু আমরা 100 রাখবো 100%। তাহলে এবং 100 রাখতে হলে কমাইতে হবে কোনটা? কমাবো আমরা লাইম, কারণ লাইমের পার্সেন্টেজ বেশি আছে, এটা কমাই দিয়ে তৈরি করবো। আচ্ছা, এখন এই যে অ্যাব্রিভিয়েশনটা আছে C3S, calculation of percentage of proportion of main compounds in cement. Okay, how can we figure it? This is the formula. Calcium oxide, C3S, that means it, how can we get it? 400, somebody coming, I think. No, nobody. Okay. Okay. Then আমরা আবার প্রেজেন্টেশনে যাই। This calculation, do you understand this calculation? Okay, one I can show you. C3S, that is, this is ক্যালসিয়াম অক্সাইড, ট্রাইক্যালসিয়াম সিলিকেট। ট্রাইক্যালসিয়াম সিলিকেটের পরিমাণটা আমরা বের করব। ট্রাইক্যালসিয়াম সিলিকেট, this is the 4.07, it is from the formula, and this is calcium oxide কত 64.73 minus free calcium oxide 1.60 minus 7.6 times silicate, সিলিকেট কত আছে 21.2, এখানে 21.2 প্লাস 6.72 অ্যালুমিনিয়াম অক্সাইড 5.22 প্লাস 1.38 টাইমস iron oxide কত 3.08 plus 2.82 sulfur trioxide 2.01, total is 50.7. This is the meaning of this. This is the composition, and this one is the tricalcium silicate. What is tricalcium silicate? Tricalcium silicate is one of the compound, okay, Portland cement compound, one of the compound, its abbreviation C3S. And how can we calculate the amount of C3S? How much amount need? 50.7. Then C2S is similarly this formula 20.5. Then C3A, that is tricalcium aluminate, এটা হলো 8.6. Then this one, tetra calcium aluminum, is this. This is a number. This number is the formula, and this value you get from here. This is the free line. Okay. And properties of cement, again, most important to know. This is the cement properties. Okay, physical properties, chemical properties. For in this class examination, we may ask you the question: what are the main compounds of Portland cement, and how can we calculate this triglyceride? This, if this phi is given, no need to memorize. In the question given this equation, but this one is not given. So remember this one at least. Okay. And this is important. The properties of cement, physical properties, fineness, soundness, consistency, strength, setting time, heat of hydration, loss of ignition, bulk density, specific gravity. All you can test in the laboratory, right? Chemical composition, tricalcium, this is the chemical compounds, right? Chemical one, okay? Ammonia, all I put here, okay? Right. Actually, short type of, this is the properties is the common, very general. Again, properties is very general. And this composition is Portland cement. Actually, all are the Portland cement. In the historically, we said the Portland cement, right? Different type of Portland cement is the types of cement. Portland cement. Okay, this is different. The Portland cement. This Portland cement is in our country, and in construction work we use the Portland cement. Other types of cement very seldom use. Okay, in our country. Other types of cement. Okay. Take us. Okay. Is it clear to you now? Okay. Main properties of different cement. Okay. All type of cement written here. Okay. Look through this. This is the Portland cement, slag cement, pozzolanic cement, high aluminum cement. All of the type of cement here. Okay. Rate of strength development. Okay. This is, and rate of heat evaluation. How much heat developed, shrinkage, and resistance to sulfate attack. This is the main properties of different cement, right? Okay. So this is no need to highly memorize. Just you know it. Once you need it, you check with this reference. Okay. Most important part it is now, because for concrete, cement is one of the ingredients of concrete and most important ingredients of concrete preparation. The function of cement is to bind all other ingredients, okay, and combine together. Cement characteristics is to combine. Without water, cement cannot work. Okay, cement cannot react with water. It start to react. Once it react, then it gain the strength for binding strength, and that binding means adhesive characteristic. There are two type of characteristics. Adhesive মানে হলো আঠা, আর cohesive মানে জোড়া লাগবে না। Adhesive and cohesive. Adhesive characteristics of cement. Okay. Now we are studying the aggregate, right? Next, most important part, types of aggregate. There are three types: heavy, normal, and light. Three aggregate: heavy, normal, light. How can we differentiate it? By density. Heavy, higher density. Normal, general type of density. Light, low density, very low density. High density, very high, high, and low density. Okay. Normal, high, heavy weight aggregate: magnetite, ilmenite, iron short, scrap iron, and lead short. Okay. Normal, two types: natural aggregates and artificial aggregate. Where we are in concrete preparation, we use normal aggregates and lightweight aggregates. Heavy weight aggregates normally we do not use generally. So mainly normal aggregate, lightweight aggregate. Normal aggregate, again, two types: natural and artificial. Natural example is stone. Artificial example, say brick. Brick we prepare, then we make aggregate by using the brick. Which class brick we use for aggregate? First
Third class.
class and fourth class. First class and fourth class. Second and third, please don't use. First class and fourth class. First class is uh, uniform everything with full strength. Fourth class with full strength. Only the difference is with this, there is
Shape.
no shape problem. Other everything should be same of class 1. So class 2 and class 3, and very seldom we use, or temporary work we use third class brick, but for permanent work, permanent wall construction, we must use first class brick. And fourth class and first class are used to make the artificial aggregate. Our natural aggregate is, you see, natural aggregates, again two type: crushed rock, mane stone breaking, sand and gravel. Artificial aggregates, air cooled blast furnace, slag, blast furnace slag, and broken brick. Hope you understand. Okay. Crushed rock, again divided into three: rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic, and igneous. Okay. All you can get it in the book and Google images. You could find, you can see. Sedimentary, sandstone, limestone, and dolomite. Metamorphic, marble, and quartzite. Igneous, dolerite, basalt, and granite. Hope you clear it. Sand and gravel, river and marine, alluvial, glacial, all are very natural. River and marine, alluvial, alluvial and glacial. Alluvial normally we get it during the flood time. Okay. Glacial in the mountain. Okay. Then lightweight aggregate. It is also natural and artificial, like as normal aggregate. Okay, without heat treatment, with heat treatment, without heat treatment, with heat treatment. Asha kore, I hope and I believe that you could understand it and try to remember it, don't forget it. For concrete, we need the aggregate. Admit, yeah, yes. If types of aggregate আসে পরীক্ষায় তো এই তিনটা টাইপ লিখবে এই তিনটা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে types of aggregate this is coarse is a crushed rock it is coarse aggregate sand and gravel it is fine aggregate coarse fine coarse fine here artificial this is broken brick and air cooled blast furnace slag it is fine fine coarse right fine crushed rock sand and gravel in the exam if it is coming type of aggregate first you write there are three types of aggregate you write down then normal you can note down here the heavyweight aggregate normally we do not use in our concrete work. Okay, normal aggregate there are two types, natural and artificial. Lightweight aggregate also two types, natural and artificial. Okay, natural aggregate divided into two, rock and sand and gravel. Rock, crushed rock uh, is coarse aggregate, sand and it is fine aggregate. Sand it is fine aggregate. Okay. Hmm. And now it is clear now. Okay. Okay. Now come on the admixture. Reference you could find DS 5075. Nowadays it is very easy our life. We get it in the Google. Okay, BS code. BNBS also we get in the Google, right? You should download it. If you cannot make it, just tell me. I will arrange for you. The type of admixture you see, admixture, accelerating, accelerating মানে increase করে দিল reaction increases returning reaction decreases normal water reducing accelerating water reducing retarding water reducing air entraining super plasticizing retarding super plasticizing all explained here you see what is air entraining okay additional requirement this is you write, if I just today tell you, please look at this. Then compacting factor or slum with respect to control mix. Slum test. In the lab, you could easily study the slum test. Okay. Okay. First of all, you look through this one, then we'll explain it again. Okay. Type of admixture. Type of admixture. Type of action. আসসালামু আলাইকুম হ্যালো আমি একটা ক্লাসে আছি জি আছি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ একটা ক্লাসে আছি ওকে থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, ওকে, ইনশাল্লাহ কম করে বলা যাবে ইনশাল্লাহ। ওকে ওকে, ওকে ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। The Professor Delaware called me. Okay, very sorry, brother. Type of admixture. Most important things. This is uh, how can I help you? This first, have you looked through these types of admixture? Hello, hello, brothers. Huh.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
type here principal constituents, action with concrete, main uses or effects, adverse effects, air and trainers, foaming agent, air and trainers, মানে entrainers মানে air কে বাতাসকে entrain করে, entertain to entrain, বাতাস, okay, foaming agent, as for example, easy means as for example, wood resins, synthetic detergent and gas generator, e.g. zinc powder. Most importantly, uh, in our case, we must study which one is very useful. But all you could find in the shop or in the vendor shop. We call vendor, 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 or any shop we can get it. This type of. If you ask them, they give you this. Okay, admixture. Okay. We explain more. Accelerators. Those who uh, accelerate the setting time, setting and hardening of concrete. Okay, quick hardening. I said to you, accelerator admixture is very useful during the rainy season, right? In our country, how many seasons? We must study our country. There are 12, there are how many? Six seasons. Six, right? In six seasons,
Sir.
normally a civil engineer can make a plan during the rainy season, because raining season you cannot do any construction work, right? Due to the heavy rainfall. So that time, as a civil engineer, my suggestion, we make a plan, okay? Make a plan, make a program, then tendering, then other things, all type of managerial job we finish during the rainy season, okay? And this rainy season we called odd season. Okay, Azan is given. We just give few minutes time to finish the Azan, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
brother. Thank you very much. Hmm. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasul. Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم رب هذه الدعوات التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمد الوسيلة الفضيلة والدرجات الرفيعة بعثه مقاما محمودا الذي يرزقك شفاعته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we back again. You see, accelerator. Oh, that means during the summer and rainy season, we should make a plan. We make a program. All managerial job we finish. We start the construction work just after the autumn. Okay, autumn, autumn, Aut- in Bangla it is called Sharatkal. After autumn is late autumn. Late autumn means Hemant Kal. Sharat, Hemant, and then Sheet, Basant. These six, how many seasons? Sharat, autumn, late autumn, winter, and two season. Two season we cannot work in our country. It is called lean season. Lean, spelling Lean, lean season of Bangladesh. Summer and rainy. This time we make a plan, program, managerial, all kind of job. We finish. Then let we start our work just end of the autumn or beginning of the late autumn. So this season we work fully. So this is said. But in any case, if we need to work during the rainy season, how can we do? We need to use the admixture. Okay? We need to use the admixture. Okay, if we get good time, that time we do the construction work. We proceed with the construction work because by using the admixture, that is called acceleration. We accelerate, right? Retarders. Sometimes we use the retarders, right? মানে হলো কমানো, পিছনে যাওয়া। Then water reducer. The water could not find the available water in some places. So like as in this world, say Spain, very very scarce water, right? So there we need the water reducer. Water reducer is one kind of admixture. Okay. Then super plasticizers. You can see it is available in our country. Okay. Super plasticizers. Cement factory, cement shop, cement rod shop. That is construction material shop. You can find this one. Super plasticizers. Okay. Then bonding agents, water repellers. The water refill করে, that is bad mixture. Nice. Thank you very much. I request you all, you look through this. Again, if you need any explanation, I am always ready to explain you. Yes, sir. Yes. Actually, had যে কোনো risk to what is your question again, please? I'll just tell you, in the bridge construction, do you use concrete? Yes, sir. If you use concrete, if need concrete, there you use the admixture. Concrete is used with admixture is used in concrete. Concrete preparation. In concrete preparation. Is it clear to you? Concrete used in the bridge construction, all construction we use concrete. Concrete is an universal material. Without concrete, we cannot finish any construction. Building, road, bridge, highway, anything you do, you need to make the concrete. Okay? River bank protection, bank, pond, canal, etc. Anything, we need the concrete. Concrete is very important. So type of admixture. Admixture in normal season, no need to add the admixture. Normally, no need. Only say high evaporation, especially in our country in the winter season. Evaporation rate is very high. There you need to use the admixture. What is that admixture? Either super plasticizers or water repellers. Okay, we can get it in the materials, construction materials vendor shop. Okay, if once you talk, then you get it. Beside that, as a civil engineer, you suggest and mixture need to use it based on your suggestion, then contractor will buy it from the market. Contractor means who construct it. You can be the contractor also. Okay, proceed. Now stone. What is stone? Stone is a natural materials, right? Natural stone. The stones which are suitable for the construction of the structure. Retaining wall. Where we make the construct the retaining wall? Where? Your boundary wall at home. Retaining wall means to retain back soil. To retain back soil. Back soil. Retaining wall to retain back soil. Abutment. Abutment, where we construct the abutment? Near the approach of bridge. ব্রিজে ঢোকার সময়, ব্রিজে যখন তুমি উঠবে, যে রাস্তার থেকে ব্রিজে উঠলে যে ওই যে শুরুটা, এটা হলো অ্যাপার্টমেন্ট। কেমন? অ্যাপার্টমেন্ট ইটস wall. It is an wall, and this wall apartment, once you say apartment, it is related with the bridge. Okay, enter of the bridge, enter or exit place of bridge. Then dam construction, dam construction, we use the stone. Barrages, like as a Tista barrage, right? It is also like as a sluice gate. Road construction are known as a building stone. Okay, building stone should possess enough strength and durability because it is natural. Enough strength and it is very durable, long time. Say, considered popular building materials. Stone. Stone we use, stone is very popular nowadays in building materials. Okay, from the stone we make the tiles. You see floor tiles nowadays, wall tiles, floor tiles, among in the toilet tiles. Common uses of building stone. And very carefully we study this type of question coming in the exam, right? Common uses. You read it, I hope you can understand it, or you explain. Okay, now you look at hardness. Hardness of concrete. Qualities and resistance to cutting and resistance to abrasion, scratching. Used in roads and railway tracks. Okay, railway tracks. We use the stone in the railway tracks. Name is ballast. Hardness tests are conducted in the laboratories. Okay, then durability. There is ability of stone to resist the atmospheric and other external effects. It depends on the chemical composition, physical structure. Physical structure means what is the outlook, resistance to weathering effects. Weathering meaning is hot, humidity, and wind. Place where it is used. Stone which contains silicates will be durable. Then those stone which contain a calcareous substance. Porosity, okay, and absorption, porosity, and absorption. Stone can hold water in two ways, either through porosity or absorption. For building purposes, the better stone are those which are less porous because they will absorb less moisture. Porous stones damaged easily. Porous, sidrojukta, right? Perforated stones damaged easily. Decomposition, gases and acid in rainwater, acid rain. Do you know the acid rain?
Yes, sir.
Hydrochloric acid, right? Sulfurous acid. Sulfuric acid is not contained in the acid rain. Acid rain, either sulfurous or chlorine base, hydrochloric acid or hydro means water. Okay. Then another one is the carbonate, hyd carbonate acid, carbonic acid. This type of acid formed in the water. Okay. And we can, how can we ensure that? Ensure the acid rain. Look at the roof, roof of the house, roof. That means in especially tin shed house. Then this regression, which is reliability, weight and strength, appearance and color, physical strength, seasoning qualities, fire resistance. This is the characteristics of good building stones. These are all characteristics of good building stone. Any question you can ask me or we proceed? Okay. Stone masonry. Okay. Brick, like as a brick masonry. Okay. As coarse aggregate in CC and RCC. CC means cement concrete. Okay. RCC means reinforcement cement concrete. Crushed form of rock is used as roofing material in the form of slates. Okay, like as a slate. Okay, we use the stone as roofing materials. Question is coming, how can we use the stone as roofing materials? Answer is, we make it a slate form as a flag or thin slab for pavement. Once say pave means road surface, pavement, road surface, pavement, road surface. And wall surface is wall surface. Vertical surface, wall surface. Pavement is road as a soling materials in the construction of highways and runways. Okay. Do you know the difference between highways and runways? Highway and runway. Highway is a road. You know it. Runway in the airport. রানওয়ে মানে যেখানে শুধু দৌড়ে, কে দৌড়ে, প্লেন দৌড়ে, রানওয়ে ইন দ্য এয়ারপোর্ট, হাইওয়ে ইজ হাইওয়ে. As ballast means aggregate. It's one kind of aggregate, size is very high, we use a railway track. Okay. As a veneer of decorative front and interior of buildings, that is like as a slate or as a tile, we use the stone. Limestone for the manufacture of cement as a flux in blast furnace. Okay, limestone as a limestone chuna pathor we use for the manufacture of cement. We know it. Calcium oxide, that is. Limestone construction of important building like as a mosque. In masjid construction, we use lot of limestone because of its white color. Uses of stone as building materials. This is question is coming in the final, in the midterm exam from here. Any question? Any question you can ask. And don't worry, read it first. If you do not understand any points, knock me, I will explain it to you. But it is very important for the examination. So this way we finish this our concrete presentation. Now we need to look at this one. Concrete, most important part is this concrete production. Okay, first definition, and then here production of concrete, the stage of concrete production, batching or measurement of material, mixing, transporting, placing, compacting, curing, and finishing. Don't forget it. Can remember it. Okay. Can brother, you hear me? First
Yes,
is
sir.
the batching. Batching means you measure the materials, right? Measurement is based on the ratio. Measurement is based on the ratio. Say in this presentation in one class, I show you the how to maintain the ratio. You look at ratio very quickly. Ratio, where is this?
Sir,
Ratio.
1:2:4.
This is, look at this. This is the ratio. Ratio, okay? Ratio. This is ratio. 1:2:4 ratio. 1 is cement, 2 is fine aggregate, 4 is the coarse aggregate, plus water, okay? The concrete preparation. One bag of cement contains 50 kg. 2 fine aggregate means 100 kg. 4 coarse aggregate means 200 kg. And water, it depends on the cement, or we call water cement ratio. And normally standard water cement ratio is 0.55, and it is fully recommended by BNBC, Bangladesh National Building Code, or like as other building code in the world, say BS code. BS code is British Standard Code. Okay, many countries follow the British code. Then IS code, Indian Standard Code. There, right. Because it concrete preparation, it depends on the weather, right? All countries' weather is not same. Some countries very high wind, বাতাস অনেক বেশি হয়, যেমন লস অ্যাঞ্জেলস, their wind blowing is very high. It is close to the coastal area, same as in our country. In Bangladesh, Chittagong, you see the Pothinga, you go there, here high wind there, so their construction is not easy. Okay, immediately once you mix with the concrete, it will dry very quickly because of the wind. So there we need to use the admixture, okay, to accelerate the reaction. I hope you understand it. And water cement ratio is fully depends on the location. Based on the location, make the building code. In our country, latest one is BNBC 2000. That one we follow yet. Okay, still we follow the BNBC 2000. There you can find out the water cement ratio for the construction, and all other ratio also you can find there, right? Okay. Mm. Mm. Then batching is this is the measurement. Say 1:2:4. One bag of cement, 50 kg. Okay, then 2 is fine aggregate. Okay, sand or gravel, that is 100 kg. Coarse aggregate, stone crush or artificially brick crush or broken brick, that we use as a coarse aggregate. That is 4 times of 1:2:4, 4 times of cement, right? So this is the measurement you do. How can you make this measurement? By using the balance machine. Okay, but in the construction field, normally we compare with the cement. Then mixing. For mixing, most importantly, experienced person is required. And mixing also we show you in the lab also. Transporting, how can you carry it to your place? Transporting. Placing, how can you place it in your place? Okay. Then compacting, most important thing is, okay, compact. Okay. How can you do it? By using the vibrator machine. Then curing, then finishing. Okay. So all explanation explained here. This is compaction, curing, and disadvantage of curing. Factors affecting the evaporation of water from concrete. Okay, methods of curing. How can normally we do concrete? If vertical members in our country, normally we wrap it, okay, by using a jute, jute sack, jute sack. মানে পাটের বস্তা দিয়ে ঢাকা রেখে ভার্টিক্যাল মেম্বার হলে হরিজন্টাল মেম্বার if horizontal member says slab beam there we just use the water ponding 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 especially on the slab sprinkling in the beam or vertical members weight covering that is I say by using the jute sack. Okay. Then impermeable membrane, foam or plastic sheeting membrane curing, steam curing. You see, look at the curing is most important things. Then come on, water cement ratio and compressive strength. Okay. Then BNBC, Bangladesh National Building Code. Okay, workability, factors affecting the workability, how to improve the workability of concrete, most important things. This, we can take another class also. You just you come back with your question, then I explain to you. This part, it is for laboratory. Only in the exam, ask you the question, what is SAM test? Okay. And what are the different type of SAM? Okay, slump. Okay, then it is for the laboratory, all laboratory. Now come on, calculation of bricks, Excel sheet download. It is brick or mortar, brick calculation, brick calculation, brick class, right? Now come on, this concrete. I try to explain this sheet. Concrete grade is M5. M means mixture, mix ratio. M for mix. 5. Grade mix ratio is 1 is to 5 is to 10. 1 is cement, 5 is sand, 10 is aggregates, coarse aggregates. Okay. And strength is, it is a compressive strength, 5 MPa. M for mega, Pascal, megapascal. We convert it to the US customer system. Their PSI, pound per square inch. So 5 MPa equals to 725 PSI. So similarly, all other things. Now, question: what is concrete mix ratio? The concrete mix ratio is the ratio of concrete ingredients, cement, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, and water. These mixing ratio are decided on the basis of the type of construction and the mixed design of the materials. Most important last two words. Construction টাইপের উপরে ডিপেন্ড করে এই রেশিওগুলি বের করা হয়, ওকে, অথবা or mixed ratio. However, building codes provide nominal and standard concrete mix ratio for various tasks based on the experience and testing for preparing good quality and durable concrete mix. Okay, concrete recipe. 67% is aggregates, fine and coarse. Fine and coarse aggregates 67%. Cement is 13%. Rest 20% is water. It is a generalized form. Okay. Different concrete mix ratio. Nominal mix and design mix. This is nominal mix. It is design mix. We make it in the plant, other place of the construction site. This is in C2. That means in the construction site, we make the nominal mix process. Okay. Concrete mix ratio types are listed: nominal, standard, design, and high standard. These four types. What is concrete mix ratio? Please look through this. Look through this. Look through because it is very important for the exam. So, concrete mix design. Okay, I just show you a chart today. Okay, just a chart. Right. Here you see grade of concrete and standard deviation. This is standard deviation. We look through the chart, concrete mix chart. Okay, I think it is. Okay, look at concrete M5 nominal grade of concrete. M5 to M20. The ratio is like this. The standard grade of concrete M25 to 45. On design mix, we make it by ourselves. High strength. Okay. Okay. So next is we calculate. We do some calculation. Here, look. Okay. Okay. So, concrete, another class also we continue because in our midterm test we use until the concrete. Okay, another week, next week also we proceed with the concrete. Okay, let us see the code outline. Sorry, course outline. Course outline. Look through the course outline first. Show you. We finish up to this and also standard test of only this one here. Test name. That's all. List of test name. Finish. And we do the concrete up to this place. Okay. And another class also we continue next week. After that, we go for midterm examination. Okay. Any question? Finish our class here. Okay. Concrete mainly depends on the mix ratio. Okay. 100%. 100%. You are right. You are right. If you mix with water, hydraulic cement always gain the strength in presence of water. And non-hydraulic, it does not create any sense, no strength. Actually, most of the cement we use for construction purposes are hydraulic cement. We use hydraulic cement. Is it okay?
सर पहले नॉन हाइड्रोलिक सर काफी सर
Non-hydraulic generally যেখানে cohesive characteristics আমাদের বেশি লাগে সেখানে non-hydraulic সিমেন্টটা বেশি পরিমাণে ইউজ করা হয়। তো জেনারেলি কনস্ট্রাকশনে তো বেশিরভাগই আমাদের অ্যাডিসিভনেসটা খুবই প্রয়োজন, মানে আঠালোটা বাইন্ডিং এর প্রয়োজনটা বেশি। So non-hydraulic very seldom we use. I will try to find out some example, then I will explain to you in the next class. Okay?
ओके सर
সিমেন্ট অ্যাকচুয়ালি পোর্টল্যান্ডটাই তো মেইনলি ইংল্যান্ডের পোর্টল্যান্ড নামক যে জায়গা থেকে জায়গা নাম অনুসারে পোর্টল্যান্ড সিমেন্ট হয়েছে আর কি। কারণ ওইখানে যে ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস গুলা বেশি পরিমাণে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে। তো আমরা সাধারণত আমরা যে সিমেন্ট বাংলাদেশে ইউজ করি কনস্ট্রাকশনে বেশিরভাগই কিন্তু পোর্টল্যান্ড সিমেন্ট। ওকে, আদার সিমেন্ট কিন্তু যে ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস এর পরিমাণ যেখানে বেশি পরিমাণে ব্যবহার করা হয়, যেমন পোর্টল্যান্ড সিমেন্টের মেইন ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট হলো ক্যালসিয়াম অক্সাইড, রাইট, লাইম। হ্যাঁ, কিন্তু আদার প্লেসে যদি অন্যগুলার পরিমাণটা যেমন ফেরিকের আয়রনের পরিমাণটা বেশি হয়ে যায়, হ্যাঁ, সেখানে স্ল্যাগ সিমেন্ট হয়ে যায়, স্ল্যাগ টাইপ স্ল্যাগ। স্ল্যাগ সাধারণত যে আয়রনের যে টুকরো গুলা ছোট ছোট কুচি, আয়রন কুচি, যে মানে লোহার যে কুচি গুলা দিয়ে আর কি, ভাঙা লোহা দিয়ে তৈরি করা হয় যে সিমেন্টে, ওইখানে যদি ওই ফেরিক অক্সাইডটা বেশি থাকে তাহলে সেই হিসেবে আমরা স্ল্যাগটা বলবো আর কি, তাই না? তাহলে আমাদের টাইপ অফ সিমেন্টের মধ্যে মেইনলি আমরা ইউজ করি হলো পোর্টল্যান্ড সিমেন্ট। সেকেন্ড, ভেরি সেলমলি এবং স্পেশাল কেসে উই ইউজ স্ল্যাগ সিমেন্ট। আর পোর্টল্যান্ড সিমেন্ট সাধারণত নরমাল সিমেন্টের সাথে একটা পার্সেন্টেজ, যে নরমাল সিমেন্টের সাথে একটা পার্সেন্টেজ আমরা করো যে ফ্লাই অ্যাশ, ফ্লাই অ্যাশ ব্যবহার করি আর কি, ফ্লাই অ্যাশ, তাহলে সেটা হয়ে যাবে পর্যলনিক সিমেন্ট। ওকে, আমি কি বুঝাতে পারছি? যদি না হয় আমাকে কোশ্চেন করে কোশ্চেন দিতে পারো, আমি এক্সপ্লেইন করবো তোমাদের। ওকে, আমাদের সাথে আবার মানডেতে দেখা হবে ইনশাল্লাহ। মানডে আমরা ক্লাসটা একটু 10 মিনিট পর ওপেন করব, কারণ মানডে আমার অন্য যে ক্লাস আছে ওদের সাথে একটা কুইজ আছে, সুতরাং মানডে একটু 10 মিনিট গ্যাপে শুরু করে আর ক্লাসটা আমি শেষ করব মানডেতে একটা 1:25 মিনিটে। ওই 10 মিনিট ওইদিকে একটু নেব আর কি। আর ওইখানে আমি কিছু প্রবলেম সলভ করব কংক্রিটের উপরে আর কি, শুধু প্রবলেম, মানে কিভাবে আমরা ম্যাটেরিয়ালস ক্যালকুলেশন করে এটা শিখাবো ওইতে, ঠিক আছে? ক্যালকুলেশন যেমন
স্যার অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সটা স্যার।
অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স তোমরা আজকে যারা উপস্থিত আছো আমি এখানে সেভ করে রাখছি ইনশাআল্লাহ। ওকে, ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ, গুড লাক, সি ইউ ইনশাআল্লাহ নেক্সট মানডে। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহ।
আসসালামু
আব্দুর
আলাইকুম ওয়া
রহমান
রাহমাতুল্লাহ।
সবাইকে ক্লাসে আসতে বলবে, আব্দুর রহমান সবাইকে ক্লাসে আসতে বলবে। ওকে,
জি স্যার, আমি স্যার একদিন জি স্যার।
ওকে, আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহ।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম স্যার।
ওয়াইলাইকুম।